Welcome to another meeting with Gervis. Joining me today is Mr. Marvin Richard, Councilman at Large for the City of Oxford, Louisiana, and his co-worker, Ms. Connie Shakespeare with MedExpress. Welcome, Mr. Richard, to a meeting with Gervis. Coming up soon, you have a school supply drive, and of course, you've been having that for how many years?
It'll be 11 years.
Okay, and it's going to be at what location?
It's at the Boys and Girls Club.
Boys and Girls Club here in Opelousas. The address, do you know right off?
I don't know it right off, but I can.
It's on East Laurent.
On East Laurent. Very well. So, who is invited to the Boys and Girls Club? This event, I understand, is outstanding. There's a talent show that takes place. People are going to be fed and so on. But who's invited?
All kids in the St. Andrew Parish, all kids. I want to give a big shout out to Lance Chambers.
Okay.
Because from day one, Lance Chambers and Don Valle was the guy that started it and initially started this.
Right.
Had the belief on what we doing at the Boys and Girls Club to give the people that don't really know that we have a Boys and Girls Club. We got people out here in the community that don't understand. That's very important, that Boys and Girls Club. So, I have to give shout out to the ones that initially was day one, they were with me. But again, we want also any kids to that's available, parents to bring the kids to the Boys and Girls Club on the 27th, which will be next Saturday.
Okay. Now, you mentioned parents. Can the kids travel there alone, or would you like the parents to be with them? Or, in this case, should the parent have the kids with them?
I would love that the parents bring the kids because we want an opportunity to meet the parents. We want an opportunity to speak to the parents as well.
Okay, so it's a whole family event.
It's a whole family event. We're going to have special guests that's going to be there to speak with the parents and the kids as well.
Okay, wonderful. And of course, I've been there before, so I know that it's a whole community thing. When I say that, the mayor often shows up there, the city councilman's there, the school board members are there, Ms. Connie Shakespeare is there.
Definitely, you got to remember, when I moved, she's not that far behind me.
Of course.
I thank God for her as well because everything that I've been blessed to be a part of the community, she's there on the side of me, fighting with me, making sure that we put on a program that is going to be remembered for a long time.
Right. It's definitely a team effort when it comes to you guys. Now, Ms. Connie, I understand, runs the talent show.
Well, actually, the talent show will be ran by Natasha Benson Lee.
Okay.
So Natasha Benson Lee, she's the one kind of we let her kind of do her thing, and we was kind of do on the side, making sure that Lance Chambers do, making sure that we get the word out there, making sure we just have enough where every kid will leave with something. So our focus is to make sure the program, when the kids get there, the moms get there, we just want to make sure everybody leaves, even the parents. When I say leave with something, the parents will leave with great information.
That's right. That's right.
Knowing that you got people in the community that care. Because we know it's hard time. It's hard right now for the parents. So it's just great that we have people in the community that cares enough to say, we want to bring book sacks and, everything to where a kid can start school.
That's right. That's right. And let them know that you're there for them throughout the year.
Yes,
and that's one thing that I've experienced in St. Andrew Parish, being from Evangeline, we have a great system there as well. But the system here, not everybody noticed it because they give a lot of negative to our community. But it's a lot of good here in St. Andrew Parish, a good support system where we actually work together. We come together for the common good of the community. And that's one thing that if we could put that out more, we will. And so we thank you, Councilman at Large, for the work you've done. I echo the work that your colleague did at the last council meeting. Had you crying, presenting you with that plaque. And that's much needed. I felt for you. Earlier that day, we were at a location, we were talking, and before the meeting, and then I later saw at the meeting how you got a little icing to the cake, and it's always the beginning. So you keep doing what you're doing. Your friend Ms. Connie is with us today. You want to share some words, Ms. Connie?
Well, just piggybacking off of what he said, we like to have a good time with the families It's a fun time for the kids,
Right.
but also for the parents, because they get to get out and just come in union with other
Right.
people from the community. Where their kids will be going to school, they'll meet other parents that
Right.
their kids are going to the same schools.
That's true.
They may meet some of the teachers and the leaders of the community, because they
Right.
don't see that all the time.
Right, right.
But this is one event that they could see the leaders of the community and them at work
That's great.
for our children, and also letting the children like get free haircuts,
Right.
entering into a talent show. That may be the beginning of
Right.
something even bigger than we
That's
could
true.
see.
That's true.
So
Icebreaker.
it is, and just that's something every year. It's bigger and bigger. It's more people that come together to join with us
Right.
to make this event a great event. And you know, that's a blessing to our community, for our children, to let them see that we love them,
That's
that
right.
we care for them. And I can only see it getting better and better.
Right.
Yes.
The beginning of a beautiful school year. And of
Yes.
course, Councilman Richard, this is going to be an exciting year. We're bringing back the championship Tigers, and we're hoping to see them win the championship this year. Next year, the Tigers are going to be playing at a new stadium at Southport. So tell us a little bit, if you can, about the plans for the new Southport facility.
Well, the plan is next year, again, the park will have a new football stadium. And that's beautiful, you know. We have to give a big shout out to our state rep, Mr. Dustin Miller, you know, for fighting so hard for this to happen, you guys.
Right.
It's beautiful when you can come to an area as historic as Opelousas is, and being able to build out the stadium. That I can't tell you how old the stadium is, but to say we will one day have a brand new stadium in the city of Opelousas says a lot about the dedication of the people that we have here that cares about this community. So I can't wait to have our kids that deserve it. You know, not only they are champions, but deserve the best.
That's right.
In the city that they live in.
That's right. And of course, that's football, volleyball, tennis, the inside facilities coming as well, basketball. So we're excited about that. Again, shout out to Dustin Miller. And that's right. That's right. Because it's not going to be, someone was asking me that, it's going to be, are they going to build a new team center? Well, the center, that, if I'm not to get our turn, the facility that's going to be used for volleyball, basketball can be converted into an event center as well. And it's going to be a huge one at that. When we mentioned Dustin Miller, we do want to give him his credit. We definitely want to mention downtown development.
Oh, you can't. Oh, you have
This
Mr. Charles.
Yeah.
We
You
got
gotta
the
get a
best
phone
of the
call,
best.
man.
We got the best of the best right here. Give this leader Charles.
That's
you know,
right.
when we sit down there and look at what we have,
That's right.
St. Andrew Parish, we have some great leaders. And I want to say that, you know, to the leaders that's not elected leaders, like Ms. Nina Charles, you know, the people that really, really cares about the community, that fight so hard at the time while they can't fight.
That's right.
We need to pay attention to the ones that's doing that, because I say that Ms. Connie shakes now. A lot of times we look for leaders to have an elected position.
That's right.
But some of our bigger leaders in life, in the historic, is one that didn't have that position.
That's right.
It just cared about the community. So we gotta give them the fruits for the labor.
That's right. That's right. Well, back to the big school supply drive. Give us that date again.
It's gonna be the 27th, which will be next weekend. So again, we asking everybody that have kids that having financial issues where they might can't afford the school supplies. Tell them to come meet us at the Boys and Girls Club next Saturday, 27th, from 9 to 1. Again, we're gonna have refreshments, free haircuts. It's gonna be a lot of people there. You have an opportunity again to meet a couple of elected officials, to come speak in the behalf of the community. And that's what I believe in. I like to do things where these elected officials come. You might have never seen them before. I mean, I don't know, you know, I just know that I believe that every elected official should be out there where people can see them out there doing their job.
Right.
And our job is to be consistent on doing what we have to do in the community. Because listen, the young people that we're doing for, one day will be the leaders of this community. So our job is to build them up. So I can't wait to see you guys next weekend. Lance Chambers, I gotta again give him a shout out because from day one he never stopped. He's one of the ones that I can tell you without a position in the community, he's strong and he's ready every time. If the day comes, he's calling me, he's texting me. So Lance Chambers, thank you. Don Valliere, he's no longer here physically. We will keep on screaming his name because that young brother, he never let it down. He never let me down. He never let this community down. I made a promise. And every time we give this event, we're going to scream his name because I can't forget what you did when you was here, brother.
Yes.
That's great. Well,
And
thank
one
you. Go
more-
ahead.
one more thing to add, Med Express ambulance service is gonna be on site also to demonstrate CPR and
Great.
first aid. And they've been doing that since the beginning of
Yeah.
him
Right.
bringing
With
this
that
to
one
the
thing, Med
community.
Express for this service.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So again,
Yeah.
it's school supply drive coming up next weekend in the city of Rockville Boys and Girls Club. Thank you, Ms. Kylie Shake Snyder. Thank you, Councilman Lawrence Richard, for all what you do. Thank you for being here today. It's been a meeting with Gervis. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you soon.
Thank you, Gervis.